everybody, I'm InTheLittleWood, also known as Martin, and welcome back to InTheLittleBox. It is episode number 40, I think it's 42 this week, maybe even 43. Sorry there was no episode last week, but as you have probably seen on Twitter and on Facebook and things like that, I've been having a bundle of technical issues here in the office. So as of seeing this video, my computer and stuff would have gone in for repair yesterday. So fingers crossed, moving forward to the next couple of weeks, everything is going to be good. I hope so, because obviously I'm moving into a new house soon, so I really need the computer to work on the few hours that I'm going to be able to come into the office each day. But anyway, this is the PO Box show on my channel, if you're new to it, where I open all of your mail and packages. Thank you so much to everybody that's been sending stuff in, and I know what you're thinking, this shirt is very loud, isn't it? It's very bright, it's very bold. It's my Yogscast Penitentiary one. There's only a couple left, or at least as I'm filming this, I hope there's still some left over at the weekend for people to buy, but you can pick one of these up at store.yogscast.com, and on the same website as well is where you can find our PO Box information, or it's in the description as well if you would like to send something in. But first, let's open something up. Let's find a letter that we want to open. I'm going to go for this one. I like the look of this one. It's got some sapling trimmings around the side of it, and it doesn't sound like there are any jingly or jangly bits inside of it, which is always a relief. I'm really hoping that I can actually get past like the 15-minute mark today without my camera like flagging up that weird sign. The last couple of times I've tried to film this, because I have a new light, the camera's been putting like a little icon on the screen which says like it's overheating, and it like scares the crap out of me, because if I lose this camera then I'm buggered because my webcam is completely busted. But anyway, it says, "Dear InTheLittleWood, also known as Martin, I'm Jaden and I'm 12. Shall I just say as well, by the way, Jaden, your like font choice and colours and stuff is awesome. It's like a green text with like a light green, almost like outer glow, I guess, like a Photoshop stroke. Anyway, it says, I've been watching your videos for a long time now, and I wanted you to know that you help loads of people out if they've had a bad day and things along those lines, and that you can really change someone's life for the better. So I speak for all of the saplings here when I say that you're truly an amazing YouTuber. If you can tell where I got this picture from, then I did okay. I started watching your videos ever since you won the Yogscast survival games. Oh my god, actually, sneak peek, I'm actually in another Minecraft thing. Oh, there's someone's inside my head. Who is it? Oh, it's Lewis. Alright, Lewis is my teammate for a secret game. Well, I'm not going to tell you what it is, but that'll be going out sometime in the coming weeks. But anyway, yeah, so yes, Yogscast survival games. I'm in a different kind of game. It's not survival games, that's something else. But anyway, you said, when I saw you win that game, I started to watch your videos, and I enjoyed them, so I watched more and more and more. I think my favourite series of yours was either Kingdom of the Saplings or Jet Set Radio, but at the minute, I absolutely love your Escapist series. By the way, are you still doing Skate 3 for Little and Cubed? If you are, I posted a video on your fan page, so if you want, you could do that for a Skate 3 challenge. You know what, we might actually be going back to it, because I've now taken over like the reins of Little and Cubed. Dan's not putting it on his channel anymore because he's been waiting for GTA heists, and I will appear in some of those heists with Dan and whatnot, but basically, yeah, I'm going to have all the challenges on my channel now, and we're going to do some heists on his. I'm not going to be on his heists every time, but no, that'd be fine, so that's cool. Who was that from again? That was from Jaden. Alright, let's check out Jaden's fan art. I want to find out which picture it's from. Oh my god. Oh, okay, I see. You put the real picture as well as the other one, so I'm hoping that the camera's not going to wash this out too much. If I hold it at just the right angle, you can just about see the eyes, but the real picture it's from, it's that one. I look so miserable. Look how short my hair is there. And my hair here at the minute is ridiculously long, but that's a nice clean cut. I could probably do with one of those, actually, to be fair. Well, there we go. Thank you very much, Jaden. Oh, something's really digging into my leg. There's like a little, yeah, there's like a little spike just there. Can you see that? Like sticking out the bottom of it. So when I've got this on my lap, it's just like spiking me all the time. But anyway, let's move on to a slightly bigger letter, or a package of sorts. This has just got just a random scribble on the back. I don't know if that was you like testing the ink of the pen, like the pen was a bit dry when you first picked it up, or if you just got really angry. Maybe that was it. You're just, do this and I'll send it to him, balls to it. Ooh, oh wait, what? Oh god, there's a few bits inside of here. Here we go. Open it up. And what do we have inside of here? Whoa! Oh, awesome. There's like a Walking Dead comic inside of here. Check that out. And there's also on the inside of there as well, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little bit of fan art in there of, well, I say fan art, it's not of mine, but it's the character from One Piece, the little reindeer dude. I can't remember what his name is now. I really need to start reading One Piece again. I got up to like volume, I think, 24, because I was buying the like 3-in-1s, and I think I even have like 27, 28, 29, but I've just not had time to read it. It's packed away to move to the new house. But anyway, dear InTheLittleWood, also known as Martin, my name is Rob, and I've been watching your videos for a very long time. I just wanted to send you a letter telling you how much you've inspired me to do things out of the ordinary. That's pretty cool. Be a bit spontaneous and outgoing. For example, at the end of one of your videos, you showed me some of the Sonic the Hedgehog drawings you'd done, and that inspired me to do some manga and video game characters, even despite the fact that I hate art at school. Yeah, I didn't really like art that much at school. Yeah, I remember, I went back, yeah, I might have told this story before. I remember I was on a D in my art, like, GCSE, and from what I remember, I had to go in for a couple more hours after the kind of the initial exam period was over, and he said, you know, if you just touch up these tiny bits, it can get you up to a C. And I think I just rage quit. Like, I went in for like 15 minutes, I was like, you know what? I don't care, I don't like art very much, I'm just going to take the D and leave. Like, it would have been nice to have an extra C+, you know, or something on my GCSE, like, list, but I hated it beyond words. But anyway, it says, inside this letter is a piece of fan art of my favourite character from One Piece, but with a twist. Also, a copy of the first volume of the Walking Dead comic, as in the Stoked podcast you did with Kim, you said that you wanted to get into comics. Ah, that'd be cool, actually. You know what, I think a comic of this would work well, because I've tried watching the TV show, I find it a bit slow. I've tried playing the game, you know, like the point and click adventure type thing, it's more like just decision choosing, I guess. I can't really get into that, so maybe the comic will be where the Walking Dead franchise really takes off for me. I've seen a lot of stills from it and it's really cool, so thank you, Rob. Really appreciate you sending me that, that's amazing. And it says there's also a gift for Kai, which I got for my mum to represent all the boats that were at Hong Kong when she used to live there. And our awesome holiday there last year, I accidentally bought 2. Oh wait, what's the, what was the present for Kai? I didn't see that inside of there. What did I miss? Oh, I see. Hold on a second. Yeah, there's like this tiny little trinket inside of here. Oh, she'll love that, especially with the sentimental value behind it. It's like a tiny, like, sailboat type thing. Oh, that's amazing. Awesome stuff. Thank you very much, Rob. These are really cool presents. And it says, finally, my family and I are going on holiday to Manhattan, New York. Since you've been there before, is there anything we should check out? From Rob. In Manhattan, what should you check out? I think you should definitely check out the Apple Store. Like, looking at the Apple Store, I didn't even go inside it, but just to look at it from the outside, I thought was pretty damn cool. I definitely, obviously, go to Times Square, do all the touristy bits, although Times Square, for me, Times Square was way smaller than I thought. I always imagine, like, the central walking part of Times Square to be way, like, wider and larger. Like, whenever I see, like, films where they do kind of, like, these big group dances there and stuff like that, it looks like it's absolutely massive, but it's actually way more narrow than you'd think. And even when I've seen it on TV shows as well, like, you know, Good Morning America or other things like that, where they do shots of Times Square, always looks way bigger. That was kind of my one downside to New York. One thing I will say as well is don't use the horses in Central Park. The way they're treated is absolutely despicable. Like, it's awful. And that's one of them. After we'd heard about it, and we were like, oh, that doesn't sound great. And then we actually saw examples of it happening, and just it was heartbreaking, really, to see that happen. So, yeah, I would say definitely check out the Apple Store. Central Park is right next to it. Walk through that. It's lovely. Don't get a horse for it. Just, you know, take your time, take it all in. You don't want to be rushed through. Oh, also as well, oh, God, what was it called? We went to a donut place when we were out there, and the donuts there were just mind-blowing. I think the place is literally called, like, Planet Donut. I'll have to try and remember, or if you tweet me and ask me specifically about it, I'll go on a Google hunt, and I will find you the Google Maps link or the website link. We may have even tweeted when we were there, but yeah, it's like a little bit out of the central part of New York, kind of like the Manhattan area, but yeah, the donut place was so good. So there we go. Thank you very much, Rob. Should I think oh God, okay, I'm a little bit spooked right now. I'm looking at my camera at the moment, okay, and there is a square around my face. There is also a square right here, like, I'm a little bit spooked. Apparently there is like a ghost in my video. I'm going to take a picture of this and like put it on Instagram so people can see it, and I'll obviously overlay it on top of this video, but that is creepy as balls. Let me just let me see. Oh no, it's gone. No, I was going to have evidence. Oh, I don't believe it. It's gone. I'll take a picture of it if it comes back. It has to, surely it must come back. Okay, my camera's ready to go whenever that's it. I don't believe that's disappeared. That is such a trolly ghost. Right, anyway, let's move on to the next letter. I'm going to go for this one. This one just looks crazy. It's like a sea of sapling icons. It's almost like a school of fish, but as if they were like swirls. It's pretty cool. So let's open this bad boy up and find out who has written to us. Oh, there's a few pieces in there. That's your address. Thank you very much to everybody that's been hiding their addresses away. It's really, really handy. It means that nobody's address gets shown on the PO box, and there are actually a few pieces of fan art. I'll read the letter first, though. So the letter says, to InTheLittleWood, also known as Martin. Hi, my name's Bethan, and I've been watching your videos for quite a while now. I absolutely love the Escapist series, and it made me go and buy the game, and it's one of the best decisions I've ever made. I love when people pick up games that I enjoy as well, because it means that, like, my audience are into the same stuff that I am, so I know that I'm doing, like, something right. Like, you know, I can play a game that I don't like and get lots of views, but if it's not a game I'm interested in, then moving forward to when I stop playing that game, I feel like I have to play it to keep afloat and stuff. I think a lot of YouTubers can probably relate to that feeling. But anyway, it says, whenever I'm feeling down, I watch one of your videos and I feel much better, and then another, and soon I feel loads better. I even forget what I was upset about. I also love the Little and Cube series, and I hope you and Kai have a really, really happy and healthy future with Pascal and Kiki, who are so adorable. And that is from Bethan Jones. Thank you very much, Bethan. I'm going to check out the little bits of fan art that I think you included inside of here. Let's have a little nosy of what is inside this. Oh, right, okay, cool. So they're kind of like huge nameplates. So we've got a big old pink one for Kai, and we've got Pascal, and a little drawing of Pascal in the middle there. There's like an ever so slightly tiny cat there, which is quite cool. And then there is another one, which I believe is for me, because I can already see leaves. And of course it's green, so it's bound to be for me. Oh yeah, this is cool. Check that out. Booyah. It says Martin on it. It's got like almost like a strawberry, like, spotty vibe about it there. There's tiny sapling swirls inside the end. We've got a big old leaf out the top. Oh, there's another one of those weird kind of like live action Alice in Wonderland things. You see that just there? That's pretty freaking cool. I was just checking that there wasn't an address there. I didn't notice until I held it up to the camera that there was a little shape. And I'm digging the whole rainbow vibe you've got going on here. Very, very cool. It says, please open on video. I shall. that's so random. So there's a sticker from Liverpool Football Club. And it just has my face stuck onto the front of it. Oh my god. I feel like this is like one that FIFA like YouTubers would freak out about if they opened me as a card in their little FIFA pack openings. It's not, the camera's not focusing, but that's brilliant. Okay, let's find out who this is from. Wow, okay, that is a name and a half. That must be a username. There's no way this is your real name. It says, Dear InTheLittleWood, also known as Martin. My name is Bojangle Wangles, or better known as Kai Spicer. Okay, so it is a username, good. I've been watching your videos for 4 years now, and I've subscribed for all those years as well. I love you and your content, and you make the world a better place for all of your viewers. I watch you every day after school for hours, and every time I watch you, you make me laugh somehow. Just before Christmas, I bought myself a PS4, and so far it's been the best thing I've ever owned. Once I heard about Share Factory, I started making videos straight away, and that's where Bojangle Wangles comes into the story. Bojangle Wangles is my YouTube account. Ah, see now, yeah, it is a username, okay. Even though I don't get many views, I don't care about that, because I have so much fun making videos that I forget all about it. You know what? Really scary you said that. Literally about 40 seconds before I started filming this video today, I just realised that I'd not checked places like Social Blade or VidStatsX. They're basically kind of like YouTube stat tracking websites, and I was in a really unhealthy obsession a while back where I would just constantly, like every hour on the hour, even though the website only updates once a day or so, I was checking it every hour to look at my numbers, and even if there was the slightest dip in views or subs, it would just get me so down. And I think maybe a lot of YouTubers do that. I implore you, if you're a YouTuber and you stat check, just stop. Like, do what this guy does, do what Bojangle Wangles does, follow his example, do it for fun. Do it absolutely for fun. It pays off so much. And if you remember, I'm the person that noticed that there was a hole in your chest in the Final Fantasy video. Yeah, I wore my own shirt. You know, the logo one that Nina did. I wore that when we did the Type 0 video a week or two back, and because there's green on it, the green screen just took it out, so you can see like part of the game behind me. It's weird. But anyway, I thought it was so funny, that's why I commented about it. By the way, I'm 12, so I've just started secondary school, and I know it sounds weird, but people thought I was strange because of the music music I listened to and the way that I acted. I listened to death metal or heavy metal, such as Architects and A Day to Remember. You've probably never heard of them. You know what, I have. I've heard of Architects, but I haven't heard of the other one. That's not really my genre of music, but I never judge anybody for, you know, their preferences. Like, who am I to judge anyone or anything? But anyway, every day after school, I would just watch your videos and they make me so happy, so don't stop. That's it from me, and if you could check out my channel, that would be brilliant. Thank you for reading, and bye! And that is from Kai Spicer, or Bojangle Wangles, which is the coolest username I've definitely come across in recent weeks, so thank you very much, sir. Oh, you know what? I completely forgot there was some fan art inside of here. You know what? That's actually genuinely very good. A lot of people try to recreate the Yog avatars that Tutron and other people make for us, and they usually get the proportions quite off, but I would say that's a fairly decent one-to-one there. Very well done. Alright, on to the last letter, or package, or whatever. This thing has got something in, and I'm worried that it's going to break if it stays in the box any longer and gets covered up by stuff. So let's open this bad boy up and find out what lies inside. Oh god, no, no Lumans! I'm just going to throw them away. But inside of that as well, also, there are some Family Guy cards, which is very random. This is one of those ones where somebody's like emptied out their old pencil case of things, and they've just sent me all of them as a way of disposing of them. Thank you. We've got Stewie Griffin, of course. We've got the Evil Monkey. We've got Neil Goldman. We've got Tom Tucker. We've got Quagmire, and then that one is Brian. There you go. I never realised they did top trumps for Family Guy. I guess they've done top trumps for everything, haven't they? It's like Monopoly. There's a Monopoly version of basically anything your mind can comprehend. But anyway, let me read this letter. It says, to Yogscast Martin. That's a different intro to usual. I've been watching you ever since you started YouTube, and you've been making me happy 24/7 for the last few years. I wrote this letter to thank you for making my life so much better. So much better, in fact, that I start crying for no reason. Oh God. Don't cry when you watch my videos. That's like the opposite effect of what I want to happen. But anyway, it says, I found out about you and my friend recommended me to you. And this is from your faithful friend, George Penrice. Thank you very much, George, for the letter. And I believe that there is actually a little extra bit of fan art here as well. And I think it's me sat beneath a tree. I think you might have... Oh, no, I thought for a second that was painted. It's been a while since I've seen somebody paint something, but there you go. It's me sat beneath a wonderful apple tree, and it looks like I'm holding a Pokédex. It looks like I'm like looking through my list of captured and working out what's on what route has trees on. I guess every route does. I'm going to say I'm on route 2. I'm on route 2 looking for Pidgeys and Rattatas. Someone's going to pick me apart for my Pokemon knowledge on routes, but there you go. That's awesome. And there we go, right on time. I actually got 5 more minutes out of that than I was expecting, but there you go. The camera is now overheating, and it's probably best that I leave it there. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. As always, I would love it if you sent stuff into this show. I love opening all this stuff and hearing your stories, whether it be about the channel or even just about yourself. Like, you know, it's nice to speak to people and learn about different cultures and where backgrounds and where people have come from and stuff. So please send something in. There is information in the description on where to send it to, or you can go to yogscast.com and go to the FAQ page, and the address is on there as well. And I will thank you for watching, and I will see you all next week. Bye-bye!